കുത്തുവിളക്കെറിയ കോട്ടുകാൽ കട്ടിൽ മേൽ മെത്തന്ന പഞ്ചശയനത്തിൻ മേലേറി കൊത്തലർ പൂങ്കുഴൽ നപ്പിന്ന കൊങ്കമേൽ வைத்துக்கிடந்த மலர்மார்பா வாய் திறவாய் மைத்தடங்கண்ணினாய் நீ உன்மனாளனை எத்தனை போதும் துயிலெல ஒட்டாய்கான் எத்தனை ஏலும் பிரிவாத்த இல்லாயால் தத்துவமன்னு தகவேலோரெம்பாவாய். In the previous verse, Andal brought out a beautiful concept that God is the function and Goddess is the power behind the function. Before we start functioning, we need to first invoke the power to perform that particular function. In this verse, Andal defines the outcome and says that she just cannot wait to reach there. She is motivated, she is inspired to get that outcome. What is the outcome? Achieve a quality of work which does not have defects by equipping ourselves with the power behind that particular work. We have also seen that system is God and work is God. The process through which the work happens is God, and that needs to be respected. Work inspires and power behind the work conspires. I repeat, work inspires and the power behind the work conspires to reach us to perfection or a defect-free work. We have to take 9 steps to reach there. What are these 9 steps? The first one is the power of right judgment. It is called Viveka. The second step is disgust on the time lost. I have wasted a lot of time. That is called Nirveda. The third is indifference to worldly objects which pull us away from the main goal. This is called Virakti. The fourth step is fear of losing focus. That is called Bhiti. The fifth step is the knowledge of what takes us to the goal. It is called Prasada Hetu. The sixth step is the path which is northward, the upper direction. It is called Utkramana. The seventh step is the path of light or wisdom. It is called as the Archiradi Marga. The eighth step is surpassing the resistances which pull us down and back to from where we started. That is called Prakriti Atikranta, surpassing these obstacles, these resistances. And finally, the ninth step is reaching the state of perfect harmony with the Lord, who is the system of work or the process of work. This is called Parapti. Beautifully, this verse gives us the 9 steps of reaching a defect-free work or perfection in work. When we reach the 9th step, there is perfect illumination of the intellect and the mind. We need to understand that only when there is an illumination of the intellect, there is an illumination in mind. Mind does not have brightness of its own, and that Andal calls here Kuttuvilakku, a brightened intellect. And this leads to a higher paradigm of work rubrics, which replaces the earlier process of work. The fourfold fundamentals of work takes over, and that is called Kottukal. Here Andal gives a metaphor of a bed, the 4 legs that supports the work. The work is taken as worship. That is the first fundamental. Sheshatve Kartrutvam. The second is work is done with the sole purpose of doing the work alone, with a feeling of duty and responsibility and not with any other consideration. This is called Kartrutve Kartrutvam. We should not be crying. We should not be complaining. It is with titiksha, forbearance, that we work because that is my duty and responsibility. The third His work is done with a feeling that He is doing it, the Lord is doing it through me. Gnatritve kartritvam. And the fourth, his work is done for the upliftment of the soul and for the delight and benefit of everybody who is around us. That is called bhoktritve kartritvam. These are the four fundamentals on which the Lord rests. Such a person will rise in wisdom and develop a disinterest towards other temptations, and work which is of the highest quality will manifest through such a soul. For this, there should be an eye to learning inside out. Maitadam kannu. This is called Bhakti Siddhanchana, where the power through which we can master the work can be attained through this eye of learning. Without wasting a single moment, we need to work to acquire the strength or power which leads us to the perfection of work. We need to be motivated, we need to be inspired, and we need to wait, working continuously to garner that particular power or invoke that power which takes us towards work which is represented or symbolic of Krishna. Namaskar.